keke ye bisa bibia ye the system bia mu say ye read database no ye retrieve database emma eto membership na free unsasa no be mani pa ye careful in our party so bia ntimi nsori nye bibia ope oh ye nipa millions of people who adwuma one first animal way and to back to check the character, the behavior, the output of people. Everything the party na call amanim. Ya back on.
Okay.
Polling station elections ya committee ya tin say ni say the ya no yenga is harder.
Okay.
Say ya expanding is say yenya system no process no ma back for no manipulative process no constituency level. Only constituency chairman, a lot of them want to be retained. Constituency secretaries, a lot of them want to be retained. Members of parliament, a lot of them want to be retained. Council of elders, chairman of the council of elders, they are the fathers of the constituency. An elderly woman from the constituency said the Obia, the near free Odim, our constituency, or Bapani, Yanfanenka committee, no, and Sama. Yeah, my original rapper or your original officer of the party or best superintendent over the activity in the constituency.
Okay.
So the MP who has an interest in the album has his interest represented. The constituency chairman who has an interest in the album has his interest represented. The secretary who has an interest in the album has his or her interest represented. And some of these other people, at the end of the album, no must be Bianca MP no any interest. Yenya album no ma constituency chairman kwane ni interest. Yenya album no ma secretary kwane ni interest. Assuming say sa nipa bia me say album din kra nyina kodi fa akwa. You would have somebody coming from the region. Or no ne be what final say in all the activities as far as the processes are concerned. Yebenya oba pani no so committee so ansana council of elders chairman na or constituency or no so I represented on the committee.
Dear Nama, meaning so what here? Other constituencies be or no, I say me form. Yeah, any part where you we are dying. No matter how you put these measures in place, where to a very large extent, a very limited answer me ayeti. And then as I now what in any maybe. We are saying, yeah, they will constituency a free more a day, and she go why you bear, I think about 10 or 11. And you can't say, and also company for 2 and I'm afraid you're not secretary Munyano and Ra no more Ashanti region back could be or special case be and run no more. So they've decided that committee handles animal or moon pay influence, a center influence be into a motion no one gets animal. And they are no say German DAC or I think it's German South. The whole DAC, yeah, Abano constituency executives, you know, every Krobako, almost all of them, okay.
Every Fako.
Okay.
And MP no so free one other side. Sorry, DC, you know, every one other side. Now, omo side na DC ni free no. Anybody be MP no so ne constituency executives ni free no. As a rivalry kakra or tension kakra ho. In the Abana Kokotu, you know, that's how come the president won easily, convincingly, with a very huge margin. Now you MP representing who are loose. Omo my warning say
nti ho e ofan constituency
sa see suma sa sabi constituency executives here always see so omomra no more election so na say even your regional executives no so omomra no more election so they won't participate. They fire there. They've told their people. So when we started getting those signals, we felt that it had gone beyond the strength of the region. It is a national. The General Secretary himself, as I talk to you now, is there.
Near course for parliament in United still are no Ubenya constituency via Omo Timin come home say.
And I can just say, yeah, I ain't even oh, yeah, then you would have those situations. And then a General Secretary, no, sir, places in a body, you know. I would say, I say, I maintain my son. We've done the investigations and realized that said they're not going here and say yes, and I say it's not so. Yeah, assess the situation. No, actually data. No, yeah, every count. Nobody was cheated, but before by and Sabi or more a core contest. You know, as now depending what you want to mean could die from some horse with that subdivision. No. Among conquer contest on this. enti reconciliatory exercises ya akwatia so listen so enti no boarding Omokasa Kotia has been put on hold. And here, quiet, a horse, and impany for the better nurse, a bidding, my church, and say, much at all. I'm a matty, I say, here, some about together before we give out the form.
Every man I would share is what the party a chiache will be at to form some party, will be at to form some party. My way in India, Eddie kind of at once a man.
My TB paying.
Okay.
My TB paying. But this one, as a widespread kakra.
Okay.
And to the party, can say, yeah, the idea forms to come. Yen forms at the national level, ma will be as of now. So this why aspirant, this why contestant, this why interest, compiling. We have not sold forms to anybody as of now. The forms, the core region. The modalities not to home. So I could be origin and our constituency polling station executive say 10 cities. Go look for 10 cities, go buy your form. So I can't be a constituency or also a philanthropist. What to be a man now? At the local level. But as far as we are concerned as a national party, and you will be uncotten at them cousins and great uncle and she be as a ton form some one and Fankoma party for. We are not interested in that.
And party no some rasa no.
There are people, you see, party name rasa no. People have various reasons why they do their things. It be an constituency. Ubenya nipa bia okune ho odo party no oyere no ya party ni mu adwuma at the polling station level.
Mamemfa to me for example ono obeye regional chairman no obehwa said no o see mobilizing crofo ne ade duru ho no mu a enye de kan ne o kasa shanty region forms no na
ndi na aka me hu bi da
ya ne oye no enye se otene office eno an se okwa pro constituency no makasa no na constituency office bia o se me de 10,000 na ato ha forms do do ebe tumi aso no o ebe so mo no mo fa mom to almost all the constituencies no or the scan kokoto ho na forms no so mo so modeko
yeah sana nkese say ye kire say forms no ye turn at the polling station level.
Okay.
Until ntimi meka say form na and it's proven oh yes nipa na who say who this Ghana brand so of Anthony forms.
Okay.
So what I say. But one again is ana sabi ye kato from imagine asam ka sabi international hey na be beda sorry esi owure wo so free akoto pato forms ni nyina ade bechi esi owure ajogati pato forms ni nyina
area forms no ayehu
the next day yes owure Alanche Martin forms no wato ni nyina the next day ye beti owure Osayamia forms no wato ni nyina the next day miame ofa former energy minister Bacheja forms no wato ni nyina why na akwaji bi why dey na abeji ya the polling station level why forms na dey aba forms na ya print no so ya print do is the same quantity na ya print na dey ko and is that form back na nipa be nsia din na da so why din mu na dey ko why forms
okay
at the polling station level the confusion be ba e dey na enso so sa dey no so
national level
sa o pesa oboa obi a asa na me kan asem bi obi ha mobilization at the ground are very active, very influential at the polling station level. Who confront be offering the saying no mumma na ye money bu ye ba say onu pie ho no ka so momra ombeba. But e bia na yaw sabi asemka. Sika kakra bi obeboa ano e de akoje form no bi at the time na the form na ba no bia na eni ho. Se obi yini yam so obeboa obi tisa no anya form no bi di agina na yie mu a enya de boni eti na me no in my opinion me hu ni say yam rasa ade na na say yankasa ntia no but ye ni obi an ko hye dem nko ye nhihye oni wo obi a so pese oboa na ma na to form na hwehwe na say oni mo go look for them and give them the money we say we 10 cities na de koto na ni eje fa koto form and you obotom ska bi ma to form na ma what I say you can do that at the local level look for the people and give them the money. But to come and announce to the whole country, say, Bakufo be so what top forms in India. Why not go to Escanamano?
Okay.
What are they saying? Get them out saying.
Okay.
What you are checking in? Whose name?
Okay.
Sign out to
okay.
Understand? Some of these things I thought
not just anyhow, no, no, echo constituency. Forms to do a best son, person support to 10,000 money, or person support to 10,000 money. And we're about to constituency on better no one who say, we know they man and now we know they man.
And in some cases, there are people I have heard people who are interested in certain constituencies are also a constituency.
Okay.
So delegates are why album we say nipa be 600. Obiya de 10 cities in a quarter form na 6,000. So 6,000 you know.
Metuya.
Any.
Until Obi obe baso person contest form no.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Until I say omo album mu dada na de metuya mo. Obi opese owo album so dada na opese oba contest ni bi no. Ne sika ni. These are private arrangements of individuals.
Yes.
It has happened in Nim, for instance, the Simu Ashanti region. Albeit, ora, say, to me, and so sweat here for the entire region. What I say, or this kind of mama constituencies, so almost some fanto. But there are also people in the constituencies. And yes, the Eban say the constituency gets money.
Okay.
Because more forms say 1,000. Number 10 citizens, 10,000 will be 10,000 regional party, we are moving national. Constituency secretary be obey former aspirant be an MP be on the subject to be. Such can be to any nano at constituency level. Meaning that they make what he has here. Because forms now also the brand, and all kind of forms are not doing all the who scare brewer. If you have forms, I'd be 1,000. It was the forms 1,000 who care about 10,000 or they bro because I get 10 cities. Well, we understand. Meanwhile, be Chama won't me to us at 10,000 amano. Obia Nani Eddie seat in the Chiana, so be on the free constituency and so I saw one constituency, and also the 10,000 about. We also the 5,000, but you know, Babu Tia forms in the car. Constituency for the yes, I'm on cancer first can
Ediana near no crab be a person flag bearer. So now Odio mine name acquire president or sponsors in the ped in the aircraft. But they do constituency level, no be person called bomb say now 10 cities so many pacrona got on idea and I'm on a most kind of Mukako, but they do top one so they are 107. I did
interesting.
Just politics and free from copy minister no. You will need almost so for us and do more copy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of the times, a few individuals no more bottom seeker politics.
Okay.
Most of the times, people get help from people. My obi papa be. I'm no big as I'm say appointment here. They are my kotokrama. And when I'm now rehearsal, so be at the akasura now kotokrama we man and book a crama.
Me perceive about discuss we am on for politics na microphone for mobile tom sika na
and the kotokra the microphone name maybe am the kotokra ba kwa you be ade bia na akasura ma into a book a crama me okay ochina bi se me contest bi na se ojina yi a wait me aka say yaw maybe ado ani akire me we interest ho me kai papa bi aye me believe in tin me so media kakra ni those are the things we look out for. Those are the things that happen most of the times.
Okay.
But we so have no about the bra. Say we say mo boss. Here can the Agyapong. Mo say na me ya bro make me da come over can the Agyapong am na sesa na shebe wa central. You understand? E bi na be fe say ani so kwan so bi am print t-shirt bi say honorable. Waduma wo ye me fenti me so me dey kakra ni. Once na ni hwe crop so na say. But most of the times people like that wait me aye na dey. Even those people, there are times people still want to support them. So that's it. People still want to support them because of certain relationships that exists between them. 80 most of the times our arrangements when our for interests are more in various constituencies, in various regions. So I want to meet you also to Yama the entire delegates in the region, you know. So many politics in Hawaii. He has an interest in the album that is going to be compiled. And he said, I am very certain. Say, Yankopon yard my new process way. Na say nyano ye cry at least 95% upwards there. Ye we would get it right.
Okay.
Because at the back on swap, me born me jar. Nipa me no way. Constituency Elections and Research Officer, Eka Committee.
Okay.
And now the constituency IT coordinator. Now IT coordinator, now conca process we. The say I didn't come on and say And when if I didn't well, we say, yeah, processing in area, and album. Wow, Ubeshia Obi. Contest be I delegates, annual delegates conference, yeah, co-election, our constituency, yeah, MP, constituency executives. MP Beba no kuta album we. Ya mofa bo acho ne be contest is kuta album we. Ya Preko nso mpie mfira chiri ba no kuta album foforo. Albums me ensa. Obi ase ano na e dey my electoral commission dey election no. Dey here ne emfa election no. Party na dwene ho ahu say to curtail those problems, to curtail those challenges. Yeah, the IT coordinator na e kan this time. Okay. So dey to aba wi a omo catch no send the back within 24 hours ni enim de enya almost everywhere in Ghana no. Yes, our process ni be am a party no. Not just for the national election but also for internal election. Samotna se yan hihye ni wie na mo manipa no ye capture data no na sa nipa ya bobbo mo din nyina sinsan say data no ye gi at the constituency level enie no mo nya hand it over to the IT coordinator with those signatures appended or capture or transmit man back central database book na yen so ya lock no say mo constituency na album no until say party ni be nominations biem exercise will be at the polling station level. No. Nobody will change your album.
But I'll say a few messages. Yeah, na so Frances says the constituency and regional executives and officers must be called to order. Please, let's call a spade a spade. Due to the upcoming party elections with the polling stations as prime framework, there is a rush for a polling station nomination forms and not party membership cards. Please suspend any executive who is frustrating the process. People should stop buying forms on wholesale basis for their favorite. This is fixing and corrupting the process. These two people want to shop about Tampa Frances and a day way buy. And she says, Brian Preko is superb but sober communicator who makes a lot of sense. It deserves the National Communication Director. Why? And it coming from Frances the Frances of all people. I want to read that part again. Brian, Preko is a superb but sober communicator who makes a lot of sense. And Atasapon says, greetings to Preko.
Mama Frances.
Why are they?
Frances, yes.
Nanekwa Mwabuatin says, come on, no fire. Agyapong Central executives are doing a great job. They've made the party forms available to everyone who wants to contest the polling station election. So far, so good. Director Preko is doing a great job, particularly for the youths. Anyway, special greetings to the Honorable Stephen Ayesu in team, MPP National Chairman Hopeful. Also regards to the Honorable Dr. John Kuma, Deputy Finance Minister and MP Ejoso Nana Kuamwabuatin Agyapong Central, aka E. Levy. And anyway, bye. Inshallah, good morning. And he says, good morning, Mufa, and then no fire. I bought my forms yesterday and I filled it at my polling station. You are contesting for what? An organizer. Oh, okay. You know, that's good for you. Okay. Emfa we emfa free. Okuseku ewo damfa. This one says Jesse Buako from Mamprobi. Jesse Jale. Greetings. Great communication by Preko. His analysis on polling station elections and election in general is super. Regards to him. Jesse Buako. Mamprobi and anyway, bye. Okay, Kwakudia Bantama. But I say, you come as a force, your chiamo, say, Munim de Ayenti, Tembiano, net 2 hours, Wafidi and Edda. Charlie, Kwakudia 1, Bantama, your chair Bantama Funya. There is a serious scuffle between passengers and trotro drivers as a result of very high increased fares being charged by drivers, even though the unions have asked drivers to hold on pending any new rates. Meanwhile, MPP members are kindly being advised to cooperate with electoral authorities and vice versa to ensure peaceful internal elections. Oguseku, amfa da se onso de ode ede aba be join Preko kasa de enye ne communicate very well odumi hye kasa no te se de wa hye da ka chen se we ni e ba be kan ho asem na no the mommy Auntie Joy said, "Me congratulate you. You're doing well."
Dr. Joy Isai.
Dr. Joy Isai. So you are doing well. Franco Trading Enterprise, my phones. Ebusia kope bito. Main office no wada braka. Any Roxy Cinema ne hwe anymore. Phone bibi a ope bia no benya of Franco. Make me a cancer say phone no. Say the am ta cancer say ban ne. O hia bi ne. Ye ni bi wo ho ne. The next flight a eba free be a ye phone no. Na ye de bro. Phones papa de Ghana how pa Franco 0246 422 338. Main office no wada braka ye ne Roxy Cinema ne hwe ni mo amwo Oxford Street osu shop no kese pa ba ko ho na circle so ye ben Unauthorized ho so sabe kan bi the outlet no door so ko online na ho so ye charge e wo ho registration no egu so ya Professor Kenatifa na AD anymore for Ghana card. Get your Ghana card na fee Pomodin answer obey your registration. When you register, we are where we communication authority will say why only will be any answer. Be here your Ghana card. Now, no, me catch them say in Cron Kitwano. Obe kono ni penny ho anti say be a weekend be work a year. Yeah, men makwesiada on your card, train a drada no pa now come office so. On be amount. Do out done all do on my amount. Now na walk on. Anti Yanshan so na pressure one cry hanos so say. And some pressure into my side BB offices ni be at the account stadium no me idea ubet me akọ so na wakwakoye odie no and also washan and so e dia mame omo anope sorry aso anu me onwono kakra e betumi aba say typhoid enye typhoid a bia malaria emu bia no mekanfo Ruta Natural Product Company wo nro ya odi abadwa so Ruta Mr and Ruta Titanic e dia mawo omo Ruta Life nso sendrey Ejuma air and say a bueni pedua and what pibiato, Mia ton 0244 503443. Kings Air Appliances, Ubodia, one of my call sorry. So, of course, I'll air condition, Obeto chest freezer, Obeto a air flat screen TV, and Alberto brand beer mobi, Latina Shannon son. Sanima with the Anto. And never be to say. Mobile phone, standing fan, electric iron, kettle, and only the check what? The check what? You would say, yeah, Korea that store so now he said on Tom near man. No, they are brand, no about a Kings F4, no about show more dear, no more brand, no, he said on Tom near man, and Sanya, we almost had the check out of Zasa and go for more pisca now, or more dear latte, or more pens for swan getting. And say, if you'll be better on a dear 100 Ghana, now swimming or better 10. I can tell you, Kings Air for beton more dear 50 Ghana, was me on beton bear say Marco bear 500. But if I saw a kakra, anti men casako and got 2 seconds, Kobe beer, Ubesan young faso, a physical, or the airman, or fan call, Amasa my Pukia since some Asasua Techima when she honing on Sabaka Kings Air for oh, yeah, 0200421004. 0200421004. Right, Preko, and I pay and no Edin Como, Deputy Communication Director. Open him. Yeah,
na the decacra about Sanema we honon so no. What would say your internal elections, no him. But yeah, we share the next 2 years, this year and this year, essentially, we have a lot of restructuring to do in our party. Polling station, electoral area elections, constituency elections, regional elections, national executive elections. Then we go to the flag bearership contest. And interest not yet, very entrenched from now up to time I be flag bearer. And you would see some of these things. And Professor died, they will be on yet only justifiable grounds to be or they come and or they TM. But one, obet me at TM to paint a gloomy picture about the current administration. Say, I didn't come on handle me. Now we said, oh, my, no, people can intentionally do that. There are things we have to expect as politicians, as a political party. Ubenya nkrofo bi o message akam akotro social media, higher video, akasa.
Ya hunu nsuo no.
Sa. Na ye de da na de nsa ate no buzu ya mofa boache na anye na dwuma yi. Boapayo. But we sabe ba dwemba. Na odo o party, o MPP asem. Na o tena akire hwe ensisaya party na ye. Say ye to me no, I'm a very widely represented committee at the polling station, at the constituency level. Yamfa to me and say akufo-addo. Hwe ni am boy. The MP or his rep, the constituency chairman, constituency secretary, chairman of council of elders, an elderly woman, research and director of elections and research, IT coordinator.
IT coordinator.
You understand? Then the regional rep, IT coordinator, I don't know IT coordination and all that. But the members of the committee, you know, our regional rep never come about 7 of them. IT coordinator, as an S official member, makes it 8. Yeah. Obia or committee needs to be is supposed to have his eyes in what is happening. And so Hunumu sits in the meetings of the committee, make suggestions, make inputs. Our meetings, constituency be who ya forms na ba ya free obi ya de makogu ba bi se hono mra meje forms na video ye say na mo meetings no say na mo say no what it tells you is that they didn't prepare. Sabe be an executive say no I a bit lazy because oko ba bi say Tema West chairman Anabuachi. I know of meetings they have held, interactions they held among themselves, committee, you know, to ensure there is a clear roadmap. Form distribution processes. I know of constituencies. Electoral area coordinators. Committee, you know. Nipa constituency will be zoning into 4. The committee no so numbers be mienu ba mo ho the forms no abrem na mo achama electoral area for no eto mo meboa no wo faako so mo ko ho a nipa omudin wo album num dada on person mo contest no they mention their names and give it to them. New people who want to contest, you come to the party office, pick the form, reduce numbers no control the massing up of people in one place for forms. It's almost our ground where we are. They are coming. I'm going to our office. About me free this electoral area, me free this polling station. They say me contest for position. Say me here form be near the amount. No, they call.
At the end of the month, baby, I agree. And cobas a form no, and the process. And I was say online.
Offer you bet me I am online, but the problem is that yeah, quite party mu de kakra. Sabe who come asante achim do me abrade emra.
Okay.
Na obiti ade emra koku afuo bia no se okoye polling station secretary. Now so onko download the form so online.
What about say be no yeah another option? I'll be so pay I'll bet me about party office and now bet me online.
We would explore those options, but see idea until see a bit develop such a robust system. And the online will come and take care of just a few people. I'm being honest with you. Okay. I better take care of a few people like you, or more access to smartphones, or more access to internet, or make me download the forms. You know. The majority of our people in those hinterlands, you know. What we sit in Accra and say on TV and radio, you say, "Oh dear, now near Kowura." Former NDC Agric minister say the constituency were half war. Now, we drove into a thick forest for 4 hours. We were cut off from internet. Coming back another 4 hours, we were cut off from internet. We spent some period there. And for almost bare 24 hours, I had campaign activities, I had drive corona. Yes, we don't communicate with the world outside. Now, such people, who are online and you would think about them. When you go to the ground and you have that kind of experience, back to Accra, now we take decisions. You have a broader picture, a broader understanding of how the party is organized. You better online forms, but that will be for the elites, those places in the urban centers. How many access to internet? But the majority of the people, you would have to think about them.
Those days, not nipa to make cancer baby a dream. This contest between me no me, but me who says a kwa, you bet me young fast more, and timpesa woko, na me wetchery. But then, as a near son, a yakwa will be a person one has an interest. Will be a person one has an interest. I didn't know me a catch the party for. Is it about an individual interest? Because we all crown one, Sadi and Yabru or Yama will be a obepe MPAD. So
a lot of times, yeah, Sadi never said okay. How we manage ourselves. Politics. Not only politics, even institution. Everybody aspires to the highest level, and to be a person of a higher pedestal be a genaso. And with that motivation in mind, or per se, or Timmy, or also a boss said, be man at home, now faso at the cost of home. That is one. Me and one cousin say, I will, I may not near Kobayao. A boy in a crack, and then honorable. Yamufabuachi. Assemblyman be the Mian and Jambo Chidom in an air coba. But do be a honorable assembly member, and as a menu, I don't go
Assassin.
You know, me and Nipa. I thought that how we manage the people around us, how we manage the expectations of our allies. I can't hope I do an animal. I said, who wants to mark off candidate be number for sponsor out of
pay Niniama or the IO Montino.
Young family could to Aqua, you go to know. And a bit too much. A bit too much. Say, anti-election, NPP election, your internal election, Ghana election. Yan Twabama will be you, your Twabatia will be. Keep that the crab, you bet Twamano. Sir, yeah, 20 yaw. And Tabana or 20 yaw, not their mammy. On her competence, on where they met me, on where they basic that baby. Me na pewasem.
So do so basa background found
into all 20 hours no atwa me. Yan to abama obi Ghana. Obi policy attract obi me yan to abama. Say enunti ato abama no. There be ye to abatia obi.
Protest vote.
Sir. Eti abano ye tutie ebi nti ye internal election see. Oh, but we've had people, there are candidates in our party as at now. And go for scheme we say be a person on person can be on two omo. And that's what me nyaduma no. They have never complained about the competence of such people. So as soon as I see the audio man I want me, they won't look at that. But they be a personal relationship, be how you've handled people, how you've managed your relationships with people, how people have had access to you. Modern day politics. What do you mean? I say my focus. I am people. I mean, and no one so people want to feel that when they work with you, you give them their due recognition.
Okay.
What I say? There are people. Say we work a sanaman. We bet me a share. We bet me a fan. So it ain't be a few bottom bribi arbe obi. There are people who are motivated by what you give them.
Okay.
But there are also a lot of people who are motivated by the respect you accord them.
Okay.
The dignity, you uphold their dignity. And no you're enough, man. The respect, the human relations, how you speak to them. I feel when we say one answer we are smart, we are intelligent, saying, what do you want me? You'll be a guinness of man, people would now turn away from looking at your competence and now begin to dwell and focus on the petty aspects, the petty things, the little things. Na saying what here and on penny and on sitting nipa sabi and deep party and nim and I said be a party and mammy and resource and said I'll bet you nipa and kefa saying what I say and can be. But people now look at those basic things because of it. I said the education, workplace, work ethics, what we have learned in the corporate world, how we have related with people. Again, to know we in the office, there is that cordiality, there is that respect. Now, they don't know, but yeah, I want to man as recognition and respect. These are the things. But then, as a party, as ideology as people who believe in political ideology. What we look out for, what we follow, most of the times is the interest of the party. As conservatives, that's what I've been looking for. They can say all those things. Conservatives, how would they select Trump? What I say? They know, but they say in the interest of the party,
yes,
for the sake of the party, they will rally around such a candidate. Your party, your ideology, your system, and our systems and our beliefs, you know, most of the times, your interest, the interest of the party is paramount in every decision we take. If you are not there, be
I wouldn't say that drive on someone shared that and stick say my mom for not yes, yes. Yenina ye boom ne konye den wo se binom ne di kan na baby a ye botaya ye isi ani so ha na wo se kokopim ndi se wo no twe ye ka cheni ankwa nkopim wo yenina yenya so mfa so sa
and I say wo no the personal interest wo abufuo bi personal ego bi ama ya anko ho the punishment comes to all of us. Sabotage no so pese ye ko ho no de udi tum say ya mofa bo ache na betimi aye
mi bisa san komo de ya na ekoso de
you see so udi san komo no na I say the way campaign na mo obi ana say o ka obi asem. This is
a constituency. Yeah, clear sector candidate. What the no kwamo winning hands down. Nipe ukromo nyina catch them. When so and a sika one in seven. Or no bet to me, I didn't see can support way. No winning hands down. I'm Rasha Bajafia, 11 more passing easy. And the other among countries, for can support because you interest.
No, my dear, sir, as soon as you know Benting contest, who are by campaign, as soon as you know Benting, as soon as you're against Benting. Yeah, party, no. And I'm just have a Spanish couldn't have by. So, but DMPP anymore. All the noise at times we make from outside. Who deep party and who by yet central part of the running of the party. There are places. This is in say take here and Sabe Hassan Tambuli is in parliament because of some of these decisions. People would consult, engage, and get somebody who can win. Out in the corner, betting your winning. One corner can be a popular form of. And see a more non qua. Sani Pano, what you say in your party. Or no, it be a party for no penasem nuntino, moon or no, moon fanenco or form one. He is going an internal contest. He is going to stand against
another candidate
or free a different party nearby. He's heavier, he's weightier than more party, more darling boy. It's a from a darling boy. But what if we place you against the opposing candidate? These are things you would have to consider internally. So we do some of these consultations. I am a Marbonting. Here, MP in the constituency. You understand? These are consultations that go on. Then Obiti said, I appreciate that thing Hassan did for the party so much. Hassan Tampuli, anywhere he is. For him to have admitted, accepted, he would sacrifice everything and go and stand on that ticket and uphold the interest of the party. Because you share nipa no free the opposing side, you know. Say yam fa obi a obetimi march no. Local dynamics, local politics, they look at those figures. They look at the stature of the person who is coming. The constituency, they said, you in fact, many pass Messi.
Yeah, but that's it. Majority says, the okay, some of them say, 2024 very easy.
And so that is the arrangement. He said, the American say, General Secretary, Enra, Nomu Kumasi, Nomu Ashanti, they went to a particular constituency to try to resolve some of these things that happened there. In Tomuputu, a honor internal elections on hold. Omuko yes arrangements and consultations and some will be quite tomorrow. They are going to Bono, German South, and what there were similar problems. Into many local people no kokasa. Actually, to Mama Martin, someone say before they hand the forms to them, they will go to Akwatia, talk to the people, try to resolve. These are case by case party management, and yet Jamani Samamo. Sabi, you need people who understand the dynamics on the ground. Don't make me a D anymore. Acquire Sane Manamount. So, okay, so will be who are before and Tibia, insane one. I say, I'm not saying my ing.
I'm a say, Yami Adma, the best I share you. Preko, his deputy communication director, and
before you leave, yeah, me a foul time they cut back for me. People like Madame Frances Esiam, Dr. Joyce, I appreciate them so much. I am grateful for the messages they send to encourage me and how they feel I am doing something right. I know who they are in our society in Ghana. So I'm me. Now I'm phone. A text bro say I am doing a good job to encourage me. I wouldn't want to get away from here without saying thank you to them. I'm grateful to them.
So I say for say why you atum nafi. But they said that they are more for fancy and your programs are canning in so free Solomon Sasu Mensa. Yeah, boy, D radio phone and I feel Jifa, but we had to be asking me, Eddie, I'm watching. I may have more channel pay this year.